What's up, guys? This is Real Estate Podcast, episode 85. This week we watched Summer of 84. I'm here with Griffin.
I'm here with Trav.
I'm here with Adam.
And please don't tell anybody where I live.
I know where you live at, Adam. I couldn't tell you how to fucking get there to save my life.
But you could drop a dot for somebody.
The only podcast where we are anywhere and everywhere.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, if somebody put a gun to my head and said, "Tell me how to get to Adam G's house,"
Tell him, dude.
I'm like, I mean, I
would rat you out in a heartbeat.
Well,
you want me to draw you a map?
I would give the wrong information. Risk dying.
Yeah. No, but what if they we're gonna send a dude over there, and if he ain't fucking where you say he is, I'm talking about street address.
But that's the thing, though. Do you think that the people that are holding you at gunpoint, when that whole situation unfolds, do you honestly think they're gonna be like big, butch, buff up fuckers like you see in the movie, or are they gonna be just a normal couple of guys whom you could probably overtake to get to at least some sort of advantage point?
I don't know, man. I haven't overtook anybody in a while.
Overtake!
I mean,
have y'all seen that fucking video? Have y'all seen that video? It's this big black guy fucking like cheering these dudes on, doing like
a Jamaican dude.
4K. Yeah,
do not let him outrun you. Do not let him pass you.
Yeah, he's like, he's going to overtake you. He is overtaking you. He is overtaking you.
It's really funny.
I haven't seen that. Y'all have to link me after this. No, man. I know. I mean, all they'd have to do, I guess, is look at my phone to see exactly where
change my name.
I mean, or you could just really cut to the chase or not really cut to anything. Just give up and know that if these people have went out of the way to find you on this type of level, they're gonna do what they want to do to you, regardless of who gave the information.
They're gonna fuck you up.
Yeah,
they better.
Oh well.
They drive all the way over
they better
here.
They better fucking kill me. But I mean,
I could tell them how to get to Trav's house right now.
Yeah.
I would bargain with Griffin's, and then we would both bargain with Adams.
Yeah,
what the fuck?
We'll tell you
I mean, dude, we'll tell you where, dude. We'll tell you where a real hard motherfucker lives if you're looking for a challenge. Like, we'll fucking, like,
he's got dogs and shit.
Yeah,
man, you ain't gonna know where he's at. He could be over here for a couple minutes. He'd be over there. Shit.
You got a 4-hour head start on.
I mean, yeah. At least you've got the better end of the deal, Adam.
Yeah.
At least you can Tony Montana the situation and get barred up somewhere and plenty of munitions.
That would be epic as fuck. That's the movie I want to see.
Like, say hello to my little friend, and then your dog just comes like charping out. No, and what's better is that she actually scares them off.
Look at my baby go.
You know.
Man, I've watched my dogs chase so many people off that all they have to do is just kick them real hard and they'd fucking end it right then and there.
Goddamn.
But they run. They run. But they run. That's what kills me. They run. I'm like, you could, like
don't be afraid of it.
You're already a piece of shit. I mean, why aren't you, like where does your moral compass stop? Like, dogs? Like, are you fucking kidding me?
I don't know, man. If I had to choose between killing a human and killing a dog,
I'd kill a human.
Yeah, I mean, that's
a dog. There's just something about. I hate to say that, but
yeah,
dogs. They can't put.
Man, I just want to know what type of situation y'all have to be in where it's like, look, you're going to have to put the dog down. You're gonna have to kill me.
It's a Wishmaster situation here. It's a Wishmaster scenario. Like
you get to go as primal as a human can be and take another life, but
I just know the sound it makes when it takes another man's life. So what did we watch this week?
The Summer of 84.
Well, let's dive into this whole thing.
These this 80s shenanigans.
You mean this movie that makes you feel like you've seen it before a lot?
Yeah,
but not in a bad way.
No.
I love it. Yeah, I was gonna get to that, but
They were playing on that. You know, they were playing on like playing with my soft heart. You know.
Right. So I mean, what did you guys think?
I think that the Hardy Boys were awesome in this movie.
I
The
think
kids?
Y'all
I
remember the
think
books?
that
Oh yeah.
yeah,
They were like
I
soft
think
crimes, right?
I think that if you're the type of person who has to be captivated like the moment you like if you can't sit through the entire movie, then this isn't the film for you.
But I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if
Because-
somebody would have a problem sitting through this one. They
No.
pull you in, dude. You gotta know what's happening. Once they
Yeah.
introduce, spoiler alert, once the kids like, what fucking set him off is when he went in the house with him and he remembered everything the motherfucker said. I don't have any family nearby.
Yeah.
He's like a little detective, you know?
Yeah.
Let's just start with the opening. So we open up with this kid doing newspapers, right?
Yeah, he's delivering papers.
And
yeah.
it's fucking 80s as fuck. Everything.
Yeah.
The clothes, the references, you know.
The soundtrack was
Yeah,
awesome.
the Bush and Reagan
Yeah, I really
84
enjoyed it.
signs in the yard.
Yeah. So that's how we get it started. And he rolls up to dude's house and he's like, "Hey
You got to
man,
pay me.
yeah, you owe me some money, bitch." You know?
He's been a little sidetracked.
Yeah. He's got some other projects he's working on.
Some side projects.
Yeah, right. Right. So the kid goes in there to help him, and he's like, "I need you to help me move this thing, downstairs." And they get to the basement. Of course, it's a creepy basement. And he's like, "What the fuck's in that room?" And he's like, "Oh, I'm an
Like I
amateur.
take pictures.
Yeah, I'm an amateur photographer." And
He
he's
had
like,
a,
"Oh, I'm."
a dark room.
Where is this?
Yeah.
This old Greg's place?
It was
And then he
great place.
then he had
creamy.
he had another room down there locked up,
Yeah,
padlock.
locked.
Well, it was a little baby padlock though. It wasn't a big.
What was
padlock.
going on with that fucking water heater?
He's playing some.
That
love
water
games
heater
in
was
that room.
pregnant,
We'll
man.
get to that.
That motherfucker was kicking like.
Wasn't it though?
Wow.
It was
Creepy.
yeah. It
And
was
the
very
cop,
creepy.
it's a cop.
Yeah,
This guy's
by
been
the
his
way.
neighbor his whole life.
Yeah.
His whole life, this cop has lived across the street. You know, not much out of him. He's a cop. He's a neighbor.
Yeah.
He's single. He lives, always nice, always pays his bills. Works in his
Yeah.
garden a lot.
Good guy, Todd. You know.
He wasn't that bad, really. But,
No.
there were certain scenes in the movie, like the one where they were in the basement. He's just kind of creepy. He's got that creepy stare.
Yeah.
Oh, creepy eyes,
Yeah.
Didn't he look
Well-
real familiar?
Yeah, he did.
Who does he look like? He looks like somebody.
He looks like one of the dudes that was in Lord of the Rings, and he was in
Kinda, yeah.
season 2 of Stranger Things.
Like
was in Stranger
discount
Things.
Sean Austin.
Yeah. Kinda, yeah. With a
He
different
kinda had that
hairdo.
look. Yeah.
They got the eyes and nose and the forehead and pretty much the whole face.
Well, the
Like,
thing
give
that
him
they
his face
do,
back,
Mr. Frodo.
the thing they do right is they really make you kind of like the guy.
Yeah.
Like he is creepy as hell sometimes, but sometimes he's just like,
He's Dexter.
well, yeah, but and it's
Really?
almost they play it up so much because you're like, well, is the kid like, is it all in
Crazy?
his
Is this
head?
shit real?
Yeah.
You really don't
Yeah.
know
No.
until like the third act.
But until like the last fucking 15 minutes
And the
of the
shit
movie.
hits the fan in the last 15
Yeah,
minutes.
right.
But he goes home. Some kid comes up. Wait, the next night they're playing Manhunt, which is hide and go seek, pretty much.
Yeah.
With flashlights at night.
Yeah.
Looked fun. I was
Yeah,
like, I want
I
to play
never
some
played it.
Manhunt,
Yeah.
And then the cop was on his own little kind of manhunt, little boy hunt. He had him a little boy in his house, and he saw it through the window. And then, you know, a few weeks later, he's already getting a little suspicious.
Yeah.
He's like, I saw that kid in there. I saw him, and he sees on the milk carton.
Yeah.
There's the kid. And I wasn't sure if it was him or not.
I wasn't sure either.
Because, you know, I didn't want to, I was like, I'm not going to rewind it and look again, but I'm not sure if that was him because his hair looked different.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, it's almost like
was
Fright
younger.
Night with a serial killer.
Yeah. So they start investigating this motherfucker. They break out the walkie-talkies, the bicycles, the nudie mags. They're fucking. That one kid was so happy to get that dirty magazine. He was like, "Ask and you shall receive." 'Cause he said he was tired of looking at the same old chicks in that one.
Yeah.
That was funny.
What wasn't this kind of like the realest representation of 15-year-old kids in a movie?
Yeah, it was pretty real.
I mean, talking about you know, burning each other and like talking about, you know, fucking each other's moms and getting pussy and like, I mean, I remember being 15 and I was kind of like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like when the one fat kid called the kid that's parents were fighting all the time.
Yeah.
And he's like, you know, come over or something. He's like, I can't. I'm taking care of my mom. And he said, you need to take care of her after the pounding that I give her.
Yeah. Right.
He's like, you motherfucker. It was funny, dude. It was like, but everybody knows somebody like that.
Yeah. Oh,
you know,
yeah.
There's a motherfucker that's like that. Like,
yeah.
talk about three-waying your mom with a Mexican guy named Pedro. You know, you're like, dude,
Yeah.
get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
They had good back and forth. Good chemistry, the set of kids.
Yeah, they really did.
Through the movie, they make you fucking fall in love with fucking Holdor.
Oh,
and
for
I was
real,
just
right?
like, oh, we're going to get Holdor, man. Holdor. I just knew something bad was going to happen to that motherfucker.
Right.
Because you just see him taking care of his drunk mom and having a hard life. And
yeah, no
the other
dad.
kid too, yeah.
Well, and that's the thing.
Holdor, he was, you know.
The one kid kind of, the main kid, he really didn't have an unstable home life.
But it was shitty. Dad was always gone.
Yeah,
Dad was a dick to him. Like,
yeah.
He's like, can I use that camera? And he said, no can do, son. Station property.
Yeah,
like,
no can do, buddy. Yeah.
Dude, how fucking, look, some shit goes down. All right, let's speed up because there's a scene I want to get to, but it's like, it's got to do with the dad. The moment when the cop was like, you're a fucking hero.
Yeah.
I was like, God damn right, you know?
Yeah.
Because they fucking gave this little motherfucker a hard time the whole time. Like,
they took him to the dude's house.
Oh my God.
How intense was that shit, you know?
God.
Yeah.
Could you tell? When did you know when he called?
Yeah. Well, I thought, you know who I thought it was? The whole time up until like, you know,
his dad?
Right there towards, yeah.
Because he was always gone. And
yeah, he had the van.
Yeah.
You know, like, that's who I thought it was going to end
I kind of
up
had a feeling it was going to be the cop. There's shit added up. Like,
yeah.
You know, they kind of like, it was a different kind of ride. Like, you just kind of like, he was watching somebody and seeing the kind of weird shit they were doing.
Yeah.
You know, you kind of do that in real life, just kind of watch somebody a little bit. And it's like, I mean, he's got this kid's bloody shirt. He's got his bloody MTV shirt and the fucking shit out back, which was a no-go for that cop, dude. No way.
Yeah.
Somebody as clean as him, killed as many people as him.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna leave a fucking T-shirt laying around.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Not at all.
He was fucking Breaking Bad the bodies, man. He's putting them in the damn. What was that shit on Breaking Bad? They would soak the body in.
Oh, the soda.
Same stuff,
sodium
right?
Chloride. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Well, there's a couple of things that, a couple of gripes that I had with it, I guess you could say. The bloody T-shirt was one of them, right?
Yeah, that shouldn't have been that.
The second one is with him he's been doing this for years, right? Like, I mean,
long time. They said he's killed a lot of people.
Yeah, so you would think that since he lives in a suburban neighborhood with a bunch of kids running around, even though he is a cop, that he would find some other place to get rid of these bodies. You know what I mean? Like, instead of
Dumping
decomposing
them on that
like,
fucking island.
well, no, I'm talking about like he had the one in his bathtub.
Yeah, but
And
you saw the spot at the end where he took Fat Boy.
oh yeah,
When they
yeah,
fell, there was a bunch of bodies there that were all fucked up, and then you
yeah,
could see a label from one of those things.
yeah. But what I'm saying though is like if he was as meticulous as he or as they let on to be, he would not have had that one kid in his basement
Mm-mm.
because
Especially with
if
all
that,
the heat.
yeah, yeah, he would not have had that one body in the bathtub down there, like, dissolving or whatever the fuck was going on there. Like, there was a couple things that didn't add up. If they would have, in my opinion, I understand why they did it. They did it because they needed some connecting plot device to get from point A to point B. But if they were real legit about this, like, dude has his own storage building. You know what I mean? He has a secret car that nobody knows about. Like, he should basically have his own kill house somewhere.
Well,
You
in
know
the
what I mean?
storage unit, those bodies should have been in barrels.
Yeah,
They should have
exactly.
broken into the storage unit, opened the barrel, saw the kid's face.
Yeah, and fucking freaked out.
Then
Yeah.
they're like, we got to go to his house. Well, they filmed that. And then when they go to his
Yeah.
house, they find the kid.
Yeah.
That's real world shit, though.
Yeah.
That was
It
too
is.
real.
Yeah.
They had to give us a little shock value with the
reveal in the
decomposing body
bathtub.
and the
Yeah.
dude, when the camera was on the backside, when looking at them when they pulled the curtain back, there was blood all over the curtain.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I saw it. I was like, "Yep, look down, motherfucker." They didn't look down. Like, if you're standing at a bathtub, and
You're gonna see the whole bathtub.
yeah, dude. I don't care what happens. When you pull that curtain back and there's not a white fucking bathtub there and it's just full of a body, I'm like, that's the first thing I'm looking at. I'm like,
yeah.
what the fuck is this? Look at his eye.
Right.
It's popping out and shit. Like,
yeah.
There's worms and shit. Like, it was a stupid way to get rid of it, but it was a pretty good reveal for the movie.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm not hating on it. I'm just saying there was some issues that they could have resolved.
The
They had
T-shirt
three
was the
people.
biggest one.
Yeah, they had 3 people directing
Shirt
this
shouldn't have
movie
been
and 2 people writing it. They could have.
Why didn't someone say,
This
is this
guy
guy that
wouldn't
fucking
have.
stupid?
Yeah, right. Like, let's be real here.
I know he's crazy, but he's been able to get away with it for such a long time, and he's a cop.
Yeah. So, but on the whole, though, I didn't. That didn't take me out of. It didn't take me out of the experience. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't like something where I was watching and I was like, bullshit. Like calling the movie out or anything. I still enjoyed it, but there were a couple of things. But the pros kind of outweigh the cons, in my opinion.
Yeah.
The chemistry with the kids. This being a low budget film, and it was shot really well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some
Let's
damn
see.
good camera work. Yeah, I'm pulling the budget up. What is it?
Well, where the fuck? It don't have it on here.
On IMDb?
Yeah, no, I don't have it on
somewhere
here.
Else.
Because it was shot in Vancouver, British Columbia.
Damn, I'm not seeing the price anywhere.
Yeah,
wow.
I don't.
That's how cheap it was. They didn't even leak the budget.
I mean, how much do you think that the budget was?
It wasn't. I mean, low, dude.
Like $3 million
or $2 million, something like. I mean, for what they had here,
they did a great job.
Yeah, and it was probably something like 10 or something. It just wasn't 50 million.
Yeah.
Oh, is this website real?
What?
It's a website and it's got the box office numbers on it. Oh, y'all don't want to hear this. It says that it made $0. Are you seeing that too? Like nobody went and watched it?
Well, it didn't. They didn't release it worldwide, or nationwide,
did they? Very small release.
From what I understand, they just kind of had it as film festival. Because the
It
dude's
premiered at
from
Sundance in 2018, the limited release in theaters from August the 10th. They don't give you another date, but
well, and you don't see a lot of you didn't see hardly any promotion, anything for it. That was the problem
just a
with it.
trailer on YouTube.
If they would have promoted the movie heavily with
Especially with
it,
Stranger Things being such a big hit.
yeah, Stranger Things, if they would have promoted it more and they would have released it nationwide and even maybe worldwide, like it would have made money because there's people that enjoy this, like I enjoyed it. For its faults. I would have went to the theater and watched it because like it's a decent little horror movie. And when's the last time that you've, really had
Excuse
Well,
me.
here's-
Damn.
When's the last time I saw one like this that I
Yeah.
liked? Oh man,
Yeah.
they're like, they're so.
It's few and far between,
Oh
right?
man, I can't even remember. I'd have to go back and look through the podcast.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you just talk about horror movies in general, I'd say probably Mother.
But oh yeah, that was a trip.
Trip, wasn't it? Yeah.
Holy shit! What a strange movie.
Yeah. Didn't that one kid with the glasses kind of look like dude from Saturday Night Live?
Yeah,
You know what
I
I'm
know you're
talking about?
Yeah,
He looked just like that motherfucker.
dude.
Like
if
a
that
young
cop
version.
offered me some walkie talkies, I'd have been.
I'd have been like, hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that shit in your window, bitch.
Yeah, fuck
Some
you.
police walkie talkies. He's like, I got some walkie talkies inside.
Yeah. It's like,
But
ugh.
at this point, nah. His picture was on the wall after he found
Yeah.
the walkie talkie and the dad came over. Like,
Yeah.
remember when he come over and he told that kid, he said, hey, like you did a good job.
Yeah.
You got an act for this. He was like, damn, nobody could catch me.
Yeah.
Fucking
And a little
the 15-year-old kid
15-year-old.
next door got my ass. I've been doing this for
Yeah.
fucking like 20 years. Can we just like take a minute to talk about how sick this motherfucker was? Like, he wasn't even from here, but you would go downstairs and he pretty much built his childhood room.
Yeah. He had
in the
problems.
first room. He would like beat those kids. I think his dad like beat him or something, man. Like, he had this
Yeah.
ball, like, some weird shit went down when he was a kid and he was kind of
Yeah.
reliving that or whatever. But
And how all the photos in his house were his
oh,
victims.
that was so crazy when he realized that.
Yeah.
Well, he started
It was
looking around. He was like, wait a minute. And I didn't know what he was talking about until he looked at the picture of his family. And I went, uh-oh.
Yeah, right.
That shouldn't be there.
No, that was a cool reveal. That was a better reveal, in my opinion,
In the body.
Than the body. Yeah, because like, damn, it kind of makes sense. Like, of course he would have his trophies in his own house, and what better trophy than his victims' pictures on his wall? Like, it's so creepy, but it's almost real.
I can fix it right now.
Okay.
All right. The kids go in the house. There's just a kid in that room that's alive, tied up, dying. He's almost dead,
Right.
Nobody. When he takes them out there to the the island,
Yeah.
that's where you see the body pit. Where he's
Oh,
been
yeah,
dumping
right.
them and pouring shit on them. Like, because he's not worried really about getting rid of the entire body. You're just not going to know who the fuck it is when he's finished with it.
Yeah.
It's just going to be a pile of fucking black sludge.
Yeah.
That's the key. That's the thing here. You're just trying to, you don't want them to figure out who it is.
Yeah.
Fuck the teeth up, all the hair,
Yeah.
just looks like it's been
Nothing.
dipped in fucking, motor oil.
Yeah.
Just gross. But, then when they go to the island, that's when they see the bodies. They fall out there and they're like, what the fuck? And they see the shit where you can see the little logo on the paper. Like, just leave it for there. Because
Yeah.
it was stupid to have that in his bathtub, especially when he was just on the news the day before talking about he caught the killer.
Yeah.
That's when you
right.
knew what time it was.
Yeah.
Because he went, as soon as he got off the phone, I said, you better star 6-9 that motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'm saying, you better hit redial something. See what he called.
You better
he called
call the operator.
He called the operator. I was like, oh, that's right. It's the 80s. And he, you ain't got no caller ID.
Yeah.
And then he called and she gave him the number. And right there on the little pad, they had all the neighbors' phone numbers.
Yeah.
And it was his own number. And I was like, that's not good. Maybe it is him. And then when he was on the news looking into the camera.
Oh, creepy as fuck.
Oh, shit, man.
He was looking into dude's fucking soul, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Like, for real. He was looking into that kid's soul. Like, I know.
We're going to tell everybody what happened.
That was a good shot where, whenever he's looking out the window with his binoculars, and then they do that classic lineup with another window.
And he's standing there.
Like, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if like you've seen that type of scene played out 1,000 times. It always gets the creep factor.
Dude.
Yeah.
When he hit that window and that motherfucker was standing there looking at him through binoculars.
Oh, yeah.
And he like got down. I was like, oh, you caught, motherfucker. And then he looked back and the walkie-talkie was sitting there.
Yeah.
Whenever he saw the one on his hip, that's where that kid fucked up. That's what I would have thought in my head. Whenever he said, if that's what you're using, and I was like, oh shit, dude, he already fucking saw you with one.
Yeah.
You got to get that.
Right.
Today. Some ropes,
like
some
in an
chewing
hour.
gum, something.
Yeah.
But,
and the motherfucker for real wasn't home all that much.
Not really. He was gone a lot.
Like he left it in the morning at like what?
They had his
something?
whole schedule figured out.
Yeah, got home at 6.
There was probably a 20-minute scene where they were laying out this motherfucker's routine.
Yeah. But
are we gonna tell people what happened?
Well, fuck them. Let's do it.
Are we going all the way there?
Why not?
The last 10 damn minutes are so worth it.
Everybody goes to the fall festival. They find the body. They go to the police station. They use the dad's camera. They film it. The cops watch it. It's like, holy shit. He did it. Find him. The kids go to bed. You're safe now.
Yeah.
Why don't they have a cop in the house? Like, why is this even...
Yeah,
These motherfuckers just fucking unmasked a serial killer. You think they're safe?
Yeah,
they should have left. They should have been going somewhere else.
Yeah, like a hotel 20
in this world,
miles.
dude. Yeah, you'd be fucking 6 states away.
Yeah, right.
Like, he ain't gonna find you. You're good.
Yeah.
Thanks for helping us catch a fucking serial killer. But they let the kids go to bed next door. Everybody goes to sleep. We're safe. Oh, that's right. But did you guys catch him yet? No, we don't have him yet. But everything's all right. Go to bed. That was a problem.
Yeah,
There's another one.
Well, and think about, even if you didn't leave the house, if you have a son that finds a serial killer,
sleep in the bed with me.
Exactly. Exactly.
And I'm gonna fucking deadbolt my bedroom door, like have a gun.
Right.
Homie, don't play that.
Right. I mean, yeah. No, I know. So whenever they all go to bed, like the fucking the stairs.
Oh, the attic door.
Yeah, the attic door
starts to magically appear and fold the fuck down, and you're like, it's like 2 a.m. They show you the clock.
Yeah, it's early.
It's like 1:32, and this fucking little ladder just starts coming down, man, and you're like, They couldn't find him because he was in their fucking attic, the whole time. And fucking Frodo, what's his buddy? Dildo steps down. You see him step on it, and I was like, hey, he's not going to make any noise?
Yeah.
Dude, how'd he get those 2 motherfuckers out of that house without making any noise?
Yeah, right.
Fuck his parents. I bet he went there and got them too, like knocked them out.
Think so?
I don't know.
I mean, he would have had to have, though, right?
It would have been hard to get that big one down there. They were upstairs. The big one's big.
That's what I was fixing
the kid, the main character, Paperboy, that's what I'm going to call him, Dave, he opens his eyes, and this motherfucker's looking right at him, and he fucking hypnotizes his ass, dude. He hits him with the chloroform. Yeah,
Yeah.
Wakes up in the fucking car with fucking Holdor next to him.
Yeah. and then they're gagged and their arms are tied behind their back, and they're like, "We got to get out of here." You know, they undo each other. We got to get out of here. We gotta leave.
Something smashes the fucking window.
You're
like,
and the door
fuck?
opens. Yeah. And the door opens and they bolt out of the car and he's like, run!
Yeah, he comes over the bull. He comes over the fucking the police horn thing, you know, the megaphone, and he's like, I know you boys like to play manhunt. So tonight we're gonna play it. We're gonna play it for real.
Yeah.
And he takes off running after him, dude. Dude, those scenes with them running, they did a good job of how they would capture their legs.
Yeah. Oh,
I don't know how they got that camera there. You know what I'm talking about? When the camera would come real low and then it would come up.
Yeah.
It was good. Those were some good shots. I know when they were running, I was like, hey, I like that shot they used there. It's nice. Haven't seen that.
It was he got the fucking the Pet Cemetery treatment though.
That's not a knife. He did, dude.
At the end.
Dude,
he got that
fucking
tendon.
got that motherfucker's ankle. Dude, I know you felt that. When it went in there, I was like, oh shit.
I couldn't even walk to bed. You know what I'm saying?
Were you dragging your foot like that?
Yeah, I was like, fuck.
God, that's the only thing I don't even, in Pet Cemetery, I'll turn away when I know it's coming. I'm like, I don't want to see him slice his fucking, the back of his ankle.
Yeah.
You know that shit's tender. I was like, that's what happened to that one. What was the name? Achilles. That's what happened to Achilles. This shit can bring down a god, okay? What do you think it'll do to? What do you think it'll do to a regular man?
A god.
A god. It will bring down a god, okay? What the hell you think it'll do to a regular man? He sliced his shit and he couldn't run. That's why he did it.
Yeah.
All right.
And
dude, Fat Boy was on his way back to the fucking cop car.
He gonna hijack that bitch. Yeah.
But his fat ass couldn't run fast enough, dude.
No. I know his pain. And the fucking cop snatches his ass up and cuts his damn throat.
Cuts it right on fucking, they do a fucking a tight
that
shot.
Was intense, dude.
Nobody expected that to happen.
No.
When that happened, I was like, oh, it's that kind of movie now, you know?
Yeah.
But I mean, that's what would really happen probably, so.
Yeah. Well, and there's only one real body count, like, that you see on screen. Body. Well, no, him. Like, that's the only person you see die on screen.
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, you got to get one in there for a horror movie.
And they fucking did it.
Yeah, I was like, oh, fuck.
Dude, he sliced his neck from one side to the other. He went deep with it. I saw it go in all the way. I was like, maybe he's okay.
No.
Were y'all thinking, like, oh, is he going to be all right? Was his neck real fat or something? Did the fat protect him? You know what I'm saying? I did not want that dude to die, man.
He was cool, right?
That's how they get you, dude. You got to kill Agent Coulson every time.
Yeah,
every time you get a chance. They killed Coulson, man. We got to go fucking find this motherfucker. So what happens next?
The kid comes hobbling up out of the woods and finds the cop car, finds his buddy there. Like, and he's like, puts his head down. He knew he was dead. You know, like he knew.
He was crying.
Yeah. And then fucking dude bum rushes him out of nowhere. And he's like, I'm not going to kill you.
You took my home.
Yeah. You took everything. I'm not going to kill you. I'm going to come back for you. And like, he basically says, good luck living, looking over your shoulder.
Yeah. Because every day you'll look over your shoulder.
Instead of choosing.
And wonder if I'm there, and one day you'll be right.
Yeah.
That's what he told him.
That's fucked up.
That was fucked up what he chose to do. And he told him, he's like, killing you's too easy.
Yeah.
You're going to wait for me. I'll be back. It might be 20 years from now. But I'll be back. I might kill you and your whole family. Shit, I would move forever the fuck far away. Like, I was like, I need a secret identity, a fast car. This motherfucker wants to end my life.
Well, so what do you think? What do you think the kid does next? Because the movie ends after that. Like, it shows him in the hospital, and his
Parents come
parents
in.
finally show up, and he's riding his bike again a couple of days later. Whenever he gets healed, and you see the other two kids cleaning out the house that the one kid lived in, like it was fucked up. And then that's that. Like he has his whole little monologue thing, and that's the end of the movie. But what do you think? Like, what do you think his play is? Like he probably told the cops, like he said he'll be back. But what are the cops going to be able to do if they can't find this dude? You know what I mean? So what do you think the play is?
I don't know.
Like, I mean, there's two routes to go with it, really. Like, either he becomes a cop and searches for him, or it drives him crazy and he becomes the same thing that the cop was, like a killer, you know? So what path do you think that he may have chose?
I mean, if it was me, I wouldn't have been out there delivering papers.
Right.
But this is
right.
what you got to know though. It's like he ain't gonna come back for a while.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna let you get comfortable, let you forget about it.
Yeah.
Maybe something happened to him. And then one night you open your eyes in bed, it's like you're 37.
Yeah.
And there he is, man.
Right
He chloroformed the dog.
there.
You know? Everything. Like he comes up there, gets you, kills your whole family.
Yeah.
Would you tell a motherfucker that? It's like, look, I'd like to get married, but I got like this serial killer that's kind of like got it out for me.
I'd have
I
to.
just want to know if that's all. Are you all right with that? Because you got to
I
sign
would.
some
But I
paperwork.
mean, but then it would give that kid time to get really fucking brave. I mean,
Well, yeah,
you
that's what.
can't assume someone's gonna be totally traumatized. What if the kid fucking? He's like, all right, well he's gonna be coming. I'm gonna be waiting, and he fucking just gets fucking buff as fuck. Gets ready to beat the fucking shit out of this guy.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I I don't see it as being a middle ground. You're either going to be one extreme or the other. After having that said to you by someone that's murdered that many people, it's either going to drive you crazy or it's going to drive you into bettering yourself, becoming a person that hunts these types of people so that he can keep it from happening to himself. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think there's a middle ground with it. On it, like personally, I don't think there is. I don't think that he's going to be able to go about his life and be like, fuck it. If he comes back, he comes back. If he don't, he don't. I'm just going to live my life. Like, I don't think that's going to be what happens, you know? And I might be wrong, but like personally, that's what I think. I mean, what do you think, Adam?
About what?
The
guy coming back?
Well, do you think that there's a middle ground with this situation?
A middle ground?
Yeah, like do you think that there's
Kill
like
yourself. I wouldn't be able to do it, man. Would you not sit there every night and drink yourself to sleep thinking this motherfucker's gonna show up?
I mean,
Come on.
if personally, if it happened to me, like I would have to go. I wouldn't. It would. I don't
Move
think
to
it would
another
affect.
country.
No, I'm not saying that.
Would
I
you
don't.
live your life? Go to your regular job?
No, I would become a fucking. I would become a
woman.
cop.
Oh.
No, no.
Get a sex change?
No, definitely not. But I would become a cop. I would become somebody that hunts for these type of people. Somebody that knows what to look for. Like he found one when he was
That's a whole
15.
nother movie right there.
Yeah, exactly. Like he found out about this one dude when he was 15 years old. He cracked the case. Nobody believed him. And then now.
Oh, dude, in my head, I pictured the kid at some point being some type of something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, he solved this fucking murder.
Right.
That nobody could solve, you know. Oh, I picture him going into it. Remember when the cop was telling him that? He's like, you're real good at it. You're real good, you know, like you got an act for it. I thought he was about to try to teach him the code.
Wouldn't that
I
be
was like,
crazy?
oh shit, this is where Dexter
Right.
came from.
Right turn, Clyde. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I mean, what do you think, Trav?
Yeah, I think it would push me to the opposite where it would be if like I mean it would have its effect. Those first couple of years, yeah, I would be fucking terrified. But then, as you grow and you mature, I don't know. There'd be a part I don't know, just the will to survive is really fucking powerful.
Yeah. Yeah.
And when it kicks in, you don't know what's gonna come through that door.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I think I don't know. Maybe it's just because I've seen so many formulaic action movies where it's like situation occurs, guy turns into a badass,
Yeah. I mean,
But yeah, who's to say this kid doesn't, because then he's obviously going to get smarter than he already is, considering the case he's figured out.
yeah.
Well, now he's going to
Or it
get
could
put
just
into
be,
that life
or
where
it,
it's like,
or it could,
solve this one.
or it could get to a thing where they kill each other.
Oh, that would be crazy.
Dude goes in for the kill. He does the stab, but dude's like, motherfucker, I'm ready to die. Pulls that blade out and stabs him. And fucking they die.
Yeah. Well, I could see if they did a follow up, I could see it ending to where like, the boy like might become a cop or whatever, and he gets put into that situation to where like dude shows up and he does almost the same shit, like to the point where like you want me to kill you and I'm not gonna sink to your level. You're gonna rot in jail for the rest of your fucking, you know what I mean? Like that would be the perfect way to end that, like a two-parter story, is like have the kid older and have him like almost get fucked up by this dude, but he doesn't.
Yeah.
And he was like,
Ooh, have it to where it's like a couple decades later, it's in the 2000s, and he's going through a whole fucking cop. He's going through law school and shit, or fucking the academy.
yeah.
And then he starts being like the dirty cop that's figuring shit out, even though he does questionable methods. And you do it to a montage scored by Cypress Hill.
Oh shit. Insane.
No, like fucking. So you wanna be a rock superstar? Fucking. It's just him. It's him doing all kinds. It shows him getting his academy graduation. Then it just cuts right to him doing blow in like a drug house, and he's fucking busting motherfuckers. Like he's like. It's like I know I'm heavily ripping off Training Day, but
Yeah. No, I know. Yeah.
And then the movie is actually through the eyes of the rookie, like Training Day, but the one that's training him is fucking little boy.
Oh, that'd be crazy.
And he's like, you want to go
He's
home?
like, when I
You
was a
want to go to
kid,
jail?
like when I was a kid, a fucking cop was gonna fuck me, and he said, "Nah, I'm gonna fuck you later," and I said, "Nah, I'm gonna grow up and fuck you,
bitch."
I'll never forget Denzel standing there with that shotgun all fucked up, and he's like, I get surgical with this shit, Jay. You know what I'm talking about?
I do. I haven't watched that movie in a minute. Yeah.
Training Day is really good. But anyway,
Yeah.
Travis said Training Day, and I was like, I get surgical with this shit, Jay.
That movie is good.
He's the motherfucker that did the King Kong ain't got shit on me.
Yeah.
And then later you see him on YouTube, Epic Beard Man, doing that. Y'all remember him, Epic Beard Man, the guy that hit the dude on the bus?
Yeah.
Dude, after that, there's another video where he got off the bus and the cops had him surrounded with tasers. And he's like, King Kong ain't got shit on me. Like with his shirt off.
Yeah.
And he got tased.
I haven't seen that video.
Then he got tased
sure.
at a ball game. Epic Beard Man. R.I.P. I'm sure he's dead by now, right? Hashtag R.I.P.
what
Epic
it
Beard
was,
Man.
Man, at the end of the day, this movie, it doesn't reinvent the wheel, but it makes a damn good wheel.
And it had a damn good try at it. Like, It was a good
You know,
crack.
my really only complaint, and it's not really a complaint, it's more of a way of suggesting it. You know, if it's a movie, if you're the type of person that can just sit through the film regardless of whether it's shit or not, it's got to pay off. Because that, like I said, uh, the the way he just gives that speech to him is just so well delivered
Yeah.
and just like terror inducing. Because it's like, if the movie appeals to your childlike sensibilities because, like Adam said, makes or like you said, Griffin, like it brings you down to their age, so you're kind of like you're along for the journey. And then when that happens and you kind of snap out of it, like Adam said, with it's this type of movie, it does a good job of doing it, and it's a good one shot, man. Like I'm glad I watched it.
Oh yeah. But will you buy it?
Um, Bargain buy, man, under 5. It's a good
Well,
shelf sitter in your horror. If you collect horror films and suspense films and shit like that, it's definitely a movie to throw on there. But yeah, I mean, brand new, nah, I wouldn't pay retail for it.
would you pay $7.99 Blu-ray? Still book.
I don't know, man. I let that be up to y'all. Y'all are the Blu-ray duo.
Adam, you buying
Would
it
I
on
pay
Blu-ray?
$10 for it?
Yeah.
I give $10 for it.
Yeah.
Blu-ray, man.
Right.
It's gonna look really good. I wouldn't
Yeah.
mind having it in the collection. It ain't that bad. I liked it.
No.
When it went off, I was like, damn, that was pretty good.
I'll tell you one thing. I liked it better than It Follows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and I've got It Follows on Blu-ray, so yeah, I would definitely buy this. I mean, and it kind of has that same play there at the end. It's like you know, you're gonna have to live your life looking over your shoulder for the rest of your life until this dude is confirmed dead or he gets your ass. So it kind of has the same similarities there, but like the execution, um, everything was way better. Like whoever the cinematographer was on this movie was bad ass. I mean, the way they used lighting and stuff was great. Like them in the treehouse, and it looked like they only had that shit lit with like that one light, and it looked like it was only lit with one light. You know what I mean? Like it looked real. It just gave it that extra layer of damn. You know,
Oh yeah.
I liked it a lot. Y'all want to rate it? I mean, has anybody got anything
Star.
else to say? 3 stars.
I give it a star. I liked it, man. When it went off, I was just like, I've told some people about it. I was like, had a pretty good ending, man. Not what I expected.
Yeah,
It was different. I didn't know it was gonna go there. For the most part, other than some language,
it's almost a family.
pretty PG up until that point.
Yeah.
Even the body, man, I was like, that ain't nothing. But when he
No,
cut
I
that
mean,
motherfucker's throat on camera, and
yeah,
it was a tight shot, he was
yeah.
right
Oh,
in there on it.
It
I
was
saw
tight as
all
fuck.
55 inches of his throat. I was just like, damn! Hold on. He was supposed to, dude, all he had to do was hold the window. Hold
Yeah.
the window.
What are you gonna give it, Trav?
That looks good, babe. I as much as I praise the movie and I like it, I think we all know that this is not a 3-star movie. I mean, it's good. I would own it, but I just feel like the things that I've pointed out is it's something that'll definitely keep a lot of people from watching it.
It's not gonna be everybody's movie for sure.
Yeah. But it's
It was
good.
something
I
different
believe
though.
I believe it deserves to be a 2.5-star,
It
but
was the
not a
same.
3.
It had a lot of the same shit as other movies, but it was different at the same time.
Yeah.
It was a good take on it.
It's got yeah, it's not. That's not to say that there's nothing to take away from the movie. It's really good, but it's I don't know.
It's just not a 3-star film.
So you giving
Well,
it the half star?
Yeah,
If
I give
Griffin
it a
gives
I give it
half,
a
it gets
whole I,
2.
I give it a wholesome half star.
A wholesome half. Travis always
Or a
coming in with the
heaping
stars, the custom stars.
a heaping half star. I
The-
A
mean,
heaping half star. A
not
heaping.
all stars
A
are the
wholesome
same.
heaping half star.
A wholesome heaping half star.
Which looks like a half star. So, but it's a little bit bigger.
Yeah,
It's a
right.
fat half star. It's a whole door star.
You gotta hone in because at first it's gonna look like a 3-star when you're scrolling.
Yeah, but when you look real close, no, that's a heaping half star. My bad. It says right here, heaping half star.
I mean, I feel like there's a tinge of I don't agree with you, Travis. There with you, Adam.
No,
'cause-
dude, I'm just talking about this half star. A
A
heaping half
It's
star.
wholesome.
You said a wholesome heaping half star.
Yeah, dude.
So I pictured it like the star is a little bit bigger.
But it's
It's
still
got a
on.
smiley face.
It was hard for me to let that half star, that wholesome.
It's
heaping
happy
half
to be
star go.
there. It's
I look
glad it
forward
came.
to your custom stars. You gave 1 2/3 last week. You've had some good ones.
Well, I
Remember?
mean-
No, remember the Death Star? Come on,
Mhm.
dude. The Death Star. Now we give.
Not many
if a Star
movies
Wars
get-
movie's
not-
good, or any movie, right? Any movie can get a Death Star.
Yeah.
If we all want to give it 3, it's a Death Star, or is it just Star Wars?
I don't know, man.
I think the Death Star can
Carry over.
break boundaries. Yeah, it can.
We
Well,
can
this movie
definitely
ain't gonna
destroy
get
the
one.
planet.
It's one of those
I'm
where
not upset
you're not
that
gonna
you gave
change
it.
our opinion.
It ain't like it's a hateful
All
eight or
the-
something. I'm not. I'm not upset that you gave it that. I'm just kidding. Traffic, baby, little traffic.
I'll never live down the
I'm
hateful
just
eight.
kidding.
No,
You
I
told me,
I know.
Nah, you told me how you
What's it?
felt
What's
about
it?
the
What's
movie
it?
when
You
it came
guys?
out.
Which one of you guys said it earlier? When you know, you know, you know.
That you know.
Yeah, I know that I know that I know that.
But remember, I was
That'll
like,
be-
I think I said I'm gonna make Travis watch the Hateful Eight again, because I remembered you saying it's kind of long. I'm like, you right. You can like drive to, a different. I could drive home and watch it.
Yeah.
That's an airplane movie right there.
So how long was the trip? A hateful 8.5.
I watched the Hateful Eight and a hearty half of Pulp Fiction. A hearty half.
Well, I'm gonna I'm gonna give it the full star. I really enjoyed it, like a lot. I really think that if they would have promoted it more and released it nationwide, that it would have made some decent money. It would have definitely made its budget back, I believe, because I mean, there's a lot of people that I know that's into Stranger Thing that really enjoyed the It movie. Like it's
the 80s.
Yeah, I mean that's right up a lot of people's alley. So I think it would have did good. I think it was a shame, almost a travesty that they didn't release this in theaters.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
I thought it was a Netflix movie. But it's not.
I agree. I think it was good. It was on par enough to me to be a theatrical movie
yeah,
or a wider
Around Halloween
release.
time.
Yeah.
so well,
I didn't
since
know it was
YouTube,
I didn't know it was like a horror movie.
yeah. Well, I heard the podcast with Cody and Alex. Podcast Time for God.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they went to there was a film festival in Chattanooga.
Really?
Yeah. And they
Wow.
went to it and they showed this movie and they showed this other movie that's on Netflix, but I can't remember the name of it. But it's got Michael Ironside in it.
Mm-hmm.
And it takes place in like a post-apocalyptic future. It's kind of like Mad Max. But everybody's trying to find water.
Yeah.
You know,
Ice Pirates.
Yeah.
It's like Bad Max meets Ice Pirates, probably without the comedy.
Well, no, it didn't have much comedy. But
What'd they
this
say
kid,
about it?
About this movie,
Mm-hmm.
they praised it, and I understand why. They got to see it with a damn
A crowd on a theater.
with a crowd, yeah. So, but
So
yeah,
this
it was.
kid, what are you gonna say about this kid?
Oh, in this movie, this kid, um, here it is. It's called Turbo Kid. That's the name of the movie.
Well, I've heard of that.
Yeah, you've heard of it?
Yeah, this is the
Yeah.
kid in the suit, right?
Yeah. They played that at that, and it's directed by the same people. The same people that directed Turbo Kid directed Summer of '84. That's crazy. So, if you guys haven't watched that, it's pretty good. I watched it.
Turbo Kid came out in 2015, though.
Yeah. Well, the people that directed this was at this film festival.
Turbo Kid looks fucking awesome.
It's not bad, dude.
It looks like a video game movie. The cover of it is like a video game.
It looks like Tron, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's got a really good soundtrack too. It's got a real synth heavy soundtrack, but it's gory as fuck. Like Turbo Kid is gorier than fucking this movie was, because when he hits people with this fucking thing on his arm, but when he gets that suit, it like disintegrates and like just turns them into fucking just a pile of fucking blood and shit. You know, like it's crazy.
I'll check that out.
Yeah, it's worth a watch. It might even be worth a review. You know what I'm saying?
Google.
Yeah. Well, since YouTube is down.
YouTube is down forever.
Is it?
Oh no, it's working. I'm using it right now.
Oh.
I'm watching a video.
Oh.
I clicked the link. Yeah, I opened up the Turbo Kid. Nah, it's back.
We're good. Well, I do have one piece of news that I want to get you guys take on here.
Mm-hmm.
Guess who got hired to do the sequel to Suicide Squad?
James Gunn?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
I just guessed, dude.
Yeah.
I just knew he was out of a job. Suicide Twad 2 is gonna be better than the first one if they let him have full control.
Yeah, right.
But will they?
Probably not.
Probably not. But we'll see.
How random is that?
I don't know the way you said it. I swear I didn't see that anywhere.
Oh, really?
No, dude. The way you said it though, I was like James Gunn.
Yeah. No, he got it, dude.
So they don't care about his racist tweets.
If Gunn was gonna do a DC property, I wish he would do like a Lobo movie or something.
Oh my god!
Did y'all see what that Lobo character is gonna look like? That's on that TV show.
No.
Oh my god! You guys gotta see this.
Does it look? Does he look traditional like the original Lobo?
Does the original Lobo look like Rob Zombie?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Then.
Yeah.
This motherfucker. Hang on. Let me find it.
What TV show is he gonna be in?
Hang on, man. I just saw an article on the website I shouldn't have been on that fired up. Pretty cool dude. Thanks.
That makes me happy they're bringing Lobo into the.
It's like a TV show series though. Like,
still, that's badass. He's a character I don't think they would have ever made.
Yeah, right.
All right. I'm gonna post the article and the photo.
All right.
Well, you can see the picture if you look. Look at him.
Hell yes.
He's gonna be in Krypton.
Rage in the Cage.
They're putting him in the Superman show?
Yeah, that Krypton show on Sci-Fi.
That's fucking awesome.
Dead
Don't know how the fuck they'll do it.
Look at that crotch shot. Look at that.
That's him though, dude.
That's Lobo with the chain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He'd
That's
be
fucking
fucking
great.
people up. Yeah. I'm gonna have to watch that one episode and see how it goes.
You want to review it?
Says Sci-Fi's Krypton was a hit for the channel, both critically and commercially.
This was
I
posted.
want to watch it.
It says
It's like Game of Thrones on Krypton.
says he's an intergalactic bounty hunter who lands somewhere between Deadpool and Wolverine. Today's our first look. Says establishes Krypton. Let's see. The official Sci-Fi press release establishes Krypton's Lobo as a villain, whereas in the comics he can run the gauntlet from killer to anti-hero. A ruthless bounty hunter who murdered his entire species, he possesses a genius-level intellect when it comes to matters of warfare, making him a deadly adversary. Imbued with superhuman strength and virtually immortal, Lobo will keep coming until the job is finished. His world is the only thing Lobo holds sacred. And although he'll never violate the letter of an agreement, he might disregard its spirit from time to time.
So they're going for like old Lobo, because they rebooted him for a moment there, and they tried to make him some prince of like it got really ridiculous.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I read a couple Lobo stories back in the day.
He's over the fucking top. He drives an intergalactic fucking motorcycle.
Yeah.
I'd like to see that. He looks like he's strung out on fucking heroin, dude. Look at him.
Right.
He's Space Crow.
In the he is Space Crow. In the stories that I read, like he dies and then he comes back to Earth or comes back into existence. And when he's reincarnated, they reincarnate him as a woman, and then he dies. Then he dies again and makes a deal with God or whoever to come back again, and they reincarnate him as like a giant bunny rabbit, if I remember correctly. So it's like, yeah, it's crazy over the top shit like that.
Lobo.
But
well, that's him. You guys were talking about him a while back.
Yeah.
Because when I saw the article, I was like, Lobo. They were just talking about him. And then here he is, fucking.
He's just a really visually cool character, especially with some of his stories.
Dude, I'm gonna do a supercut of Lobo over a fucking Rob Zombie song.
Please do. Especially if he's on that fucking space Harley, you know?
I'm the one that you wanted.
Hey, yeah!
Galactic Beast.
Rob Zombie has some...
No, when he got rebooted, it was kind of a bitch slap to the original lore of Lobo, because when the reboot that they attempted of him, when the issues came out, issue 1, they pretty much kill off this iteration of the character. They, you find out that he's more or less an imposter of the real Lobo the whole time.
Yeah.
Which is kind of a shit way to treat a character as old as Lobo.
Yeah, right. He was kind of a staple there for a minute of like 80s and early 90s DC, because like he was gritty. He was fucking...
So went there. He would fight Superman?
Well, he would just fuck off in space mostly, you know? He was kind of like Deadpool.
So he wasn't a Superman villain?
Nah. Well,
why is he going to be on Krypton then?
Well, they're having him as a villain. He would show up and fuck people up, but he wasn't technically
intergalactic bounty hunter, bro. He's
okay.
He's the Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Lobo, the bounty hunter.
I don't want to dox him, but there's a gentleman I know that's big into comic books and everything too, and he's actually got a YouTube channel where he does
really?
He'll do like overviews of lore and stuff like that. If I'm not mistaken, I believe he did a video on Lobo. if I can track it down, we should put it in the description when this episode gets uploaded.
I'm down.
It's a cool little video for anyone who's never even heard of this character. Like, it's a good,
yeah,
a good intro for him.
Yeah, a good overview of who he
Yeah.
is, what he's about. Did y'all see the new Glass trailer?
No, but I saw it was released.
No, I'm trying not to get too much into it because the thing is I enjoyed Unbreakable. I didn't mind Split, but it's just hard. It's just hard to get. It's hard to get excited for this fucking movie.
Oh, I'm excited. I'm
You don't
all
want
in.
to see it?
Yeah, I want to see it. But I don't know.
I'm all in. That new trailer is fucking great, and I'm excited.
It looks crazy.
Yeah, it does, don't it? You didn't mind Split?
Oh, come on. Don't do that.
Go to bed, Griffin. Go to bed, Griffin.
I'm just fucking with bringing up past shit.
Don't get it started. Don't go bringing up past stars.
The Spawn director says he wants to make kids cry with his R-rated reboot.
I mean, is it happening? I thought they were filming it, right?
Yeah. He said he wants the Spawn remake. Todd McFarlane said this. He wants the Spawn remake to be so dark that it makes children cry.
It's going to make the grown-ups cry with the inconsistencies.
He said, here's what I'm trying to get Hollywood to understand, because they still don't. They still don't quite get it. It was weird. I want to do a dead serious scary movie that happens to be a superhero, right? And so they keep tripping into this superhero part. And I wish I could almost take that piece of it out. So then why don't he write an original horror movie?
Well, he will. He's gonna make some money off.
Well, because I feel like it's if he's gonna do the one, he obviously wants to do more if it does well. And he's gonna have to be a superhero.
No, but what I'm saying is, if he wants to take the superhero aspect out of a superhero movie, then why don't he just create an all new original IP that's a horror movie? Like, leave Spawn at the door. If you want to make something scary, then make something scary, motherfucker.
Well, I mean, maybe he wants to. But that's the thing. Spawn has everything you need to make a terrifying story.
Well, yeah. But he's afraid it's going to get lumped into the same old conversation about horror or about superhero movies. Like, I mean,
Well, I mean that's the risk he's got to take because, like, look at Cameron's Avatar. That movie is just fucking CGI, like a CGI tech demo. But I guess to Cameron, it's some
expensive one.
It's some weird metaphor for the environment.
Yeah, he's weird. So you guys know they just had fucking Comic-Con in DC not too long ago.
Yeah.
See, I didn't know that.
I don't think there was much revealed though.
Is this real?
I mean, I'm looking through some stuff. I mean, we get, the dude who did
Is Avengers 4 going to be called Annihilation?
I think so.
I think the name's leaked.
Annihilation. We just watched Annihilation.
All the retconning there'll be.
I do have a trailer I'd like to watch before we get off here, though, just because they're at it again.
Rerun trailer since Christopher Lloyd Back in Time again.
What?
Yeah.
Christopher
Says,
Lloyd, he's got dementia. You can't send him back in time.
Great Scott! Yeah, there's a movie coming out called Rerun where he's the lead in it.
Mm.
He's 78 years old.
Holy shit!
He's an ageless actor,
They better
and that
hurry
he's
up and
in,
film that shit.
and he was able to parry, elevate, and improv with our young 10-year-old star. Well, I mean, they're kind of on the same, brain level right there, right? I mean, 78 and 10. The trailer's up. I don't know. Sundance
What is it?
movie.
Is there a trailer?
Yeah, it's called Rerun.
Let me see it.
I'm down. I'm on this website. I can't. There we go.
Go to YouTube.
I got it.
How late
It's
is
back
it?
up, guys.
Yeah, it's working again.
See. Bam.
I saw the Aladdin teaser.
How was that?
It looked like Aladdin.
I will show you the world.
The scene that they show you, it's a teaser, man. Like, they come around the corner, and it's that, like, cave.
Yeah.
And then the camera goes down into it, and they show him this, like, little Aladdin boy going up on, like, the thing and grabbing the lamp, and it cuts off. Looked good, though, man. The cave was, like, full of gold and just...
That's cool.
It's going to be like it's live action as fuck. They're doing the live action Lion King.
Yeah. That's got
Beyonce.
Childish Gambino. Yeah. All of them.
Y'all want to watch this?
I do. All the things. Oh,
I'm going to count it down. You ready?
Hold on. All right. I'm ready when you guys are.
3, 2, 1, play. Come on, YouTubes.
Grandpa, I'm gonna show you.
He's mumbling around like fucking... Was this The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe?
I think it's...
Wearing.
Okay.
Buckle down and push through, okay?
So he's in the movie
Once we get
for like the first 2 minutes.
it's gonna be wonderful.
No, I don't want to see this movie. I don't want to see this. Dude. It looks pretty bad, dude. Can we skip the trailer? Y'all want to watch it all? Come on, dude. This is like The Room bad. I did not hit her, Mark. I did not. You're in, dude? You're lying. Griffin's like, I'm questioning everything, and I love it. Captivated. Look, dude, it looks just like The Room. Way it's shot. Oh my god. I think it's already out, dude. How many times are we going to see him kiss her? All right. I'm done.
You don't want to watch
I do not want to see that.
it? Man, I thought I did a good. What was that other trailer?
I got one. Let me find it. It just popped up. Dude, they're at it again. Do you guys remember The Exorcism of Emily Rose?
Yeah, that had fucking Dexter's
It
chick,
had
right?
fucking Dexter's chick. Look at this one.
Uh-oh.
Sony just dropped another one. We're gonna get another fucking possession movie.
Oh,
Let's watch the
yeah.
trailer.
All right.
Hey, The Exorcism of Emily Rose wasn't that bad.
No.
Had some creepy
Well,
ass scenes in it. Dude, when she was in
but
the
it-
barn freaking out.
There are 8 of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I am Lucifer in the flesh. And I was like,
I'm
you
gonna
better
sit
pour
through
some
an ad.
holy water on that bitch or something. God damn. Let me know when you're
Ready when you are.
All right, you ready,
I'm ready.
Griffin? 3, 2, 1, play. Got the creepy piano. Maybe it is different than all the others. This is a Sony picture. This looks like they're remaking The Cell. They should remake that. What are you doing down here? Woo! Oh my god, dude. They set her ass on fire. This is kind of creepy. They bring the body into the morgue. It's looking at her. Oh shit, dude. That's kind of creepy. Ooh. Get that body out of here. Not this one. Damn, a bathroom scene. She gonna come crawling up under that fucking...
Then watch that. For real.
When you die, you die.
I fucking guess, God. I would rather watch the fucking rerun movie
Why
than
would
watch
you
that.
keep the body there that long? It's like, burn that motherfucker. Get it out of here. Do something with it.
I'm just so over the possession fucking
Yeah. The
haunting
jump
ghost
scare.
fucking bullshit movie. Yeah.
I do like to watch those movies with people that get scared. It's fun.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
talking
that
about?
is- yeah.
Somebody's like, I don't like to watch
So,
movies.
have
Come on, let's watch this
did
one.
y'all did you guys watch that Squadron 42 trailer I dropped earlier?
I don't know.
No, I didn't.
It's a video game, but the amount of actors that are in this trailer that's going to be in
Oh.
this game, I guess.
Is this the one with Mark Hamill?
Star Citizen,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
It's like the next version of that. Yeah. Let's watch it.
I'm down.
I think you guys will be surprised at the number of faces you're going to
The
see in
Star
here.
Citizen game's supposed to be really fun, but it had some. It was a little buggy. I think Trent had a copy. Y'all want to watch it?
Yeah. I got it loaded up.
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
3,
Yeah.
2, 1, play. That's cool. Some damn good graphics for like cutscenes. Look at that. Fleetwood Mac. That's fucking, yeah, X-Files chick. Is that Mark Hamill? The Jedi Returns. Mark Hamill, get the fuck out of here.
This is their turf, so move on. Keep your eyes
Yeah,
Fuck.
that's the guy I know right there. Who the hell are you?
RMC belongs to Satocom.
That's some fucking Lord of the Rings shit right here. They're going into the Shimmer.
The OMC aren't the only ones listening into comms.
Holy shit, look at the faces. Bald dude with a big nose.
Repeat.
Dude from fucking not Lord of the Rings. Game of Thrones. What was he, the Onion Knight?
Yeah.
I think that was because he had bad
Each and
BO.
every one of you has proven your system.
Is that fucking... Is that Drexel?
I think so.
It's Drexel, dog.
Sounds like him.
They put a movie into this game. This might be awesome. Oh, I'm sold on that.
Because we have to.
Aim for the middle. Oh my god.
Cool.
I'd play it.
Well, I'm gonna look it up on
Yeah, pull it
IMDb.
up.
See.
That was Drexel.
Damn it.
Gary
Hold on.
Oldman.
I gotta fucking.
Oh, somebody put all the people down here.
Oh, they
First
did?
comment, and you got Mark Hamill, yep. Gary Oldman. Let's see who else we got.
I just thought it was a pretty
I
impressive
didn't spot
roster of
Andy Serkis.
people.
Henry Carville, he was in there.
Yeah. I'm in. Why not? This is the future anyway.
You're like, I'm down. I don't give a fuck. This is where it was headed. Like,
Well, that's what it's going. That's what movies are eventually going to turn into: interactive entertainment. You know what I mean?
This guy 3 days ago said, when I backed this game, because I remember Star Citizen, Trent had that. This was like the first release, you know.
Yeah.
He said, when I backed this game, I was single. Now I have a family. I guess when this game is released, my kids will be out of the house and I will have time to play games again. I've been back at that for a while. Did you pull it up? Did they pull up? Star Citizen's been out for a minute.
Let me go to
There's
the
a lot of
wiki.
complaints with that, but it did look really good.
Where the fuck is the?
Damn, I lost my page.
Development began in 2011, led by a large crowdfunding campaign. The game's full launch was originally anticipated to be in 2014, but significant expansion of gameplay features have led to postpone. Squadron 42 is a single-player, story-driven game set in the same universe. Star Citizen. Huh. That's cool.
Yeah, Trent just said this, and I saw an article here. It said, so they did like a stream a few days ago,
Yeah.
like a beta. They were showing some shit 4 days following the Alpha 3.3 test release. They raised $1 million in 4 days
Holy shit.
on Twitch, I'm guessing, for the game.
That's fucking crazy.
Well, I mean, they got to pay all those stars.
Yeah. They might have done it per diem.
Yeah. Dude, if you ask fucking Mark Hamill to do something for free, what's he gonna say, Griffin?
Get the fuck out of here.
You want me to smash your lights?
Well, can I
He said,
do?
look how much they've raised total. Where do you see that?
Yeah. How much did they raise total? I'm gonna say 100 million.
Oh my God. $36 million for this game?
Yeah, and it ain't even out yet,
This
right?
game better be badass.
Yeah, I'm sure it will be.
That's awesome, though. So this shit's got a budget.
Yeah,
That's a movie budget.
it is.
Fucking
You gonna get
right.
it?
No. I mean, once it's released,
You're gonna get it on Humble Bundle?
they'll probably have it on there.
Yeah.
People should go to humblebundle.com/real estate podcast.
We got a
Sign
sponsor.
up. Nah,
Wouldn't
but
that be
try it.
awesome?
I think if enough people go, and I'll be like, I know you saw those fucking tags coming in.
Yeah, come
Hit us
on.
up.
What you know? What you
Let me get,
you
let me
know?
get another 10% off.
Can I do an album review?
Yeah.
So
Coheed.
yeah, dude.
I saw you in the chat the other day.
Dude, it is so fucking good, man. Like it's really good. I haven't quit listening to it since I listened. It came out like 2 weeks ago, a week or two ago, and I like to listen to a lot of the albums the first time from beginning to end with no stops, no interruptions. You know what I mean? Like one sitting, I want to listen to the whole thing the way it was put on the album, the way it was intended to be. So when we were coming back from Georgia, I was like, well, I got 4 hours, 3.5, 4 hours to kill. So, and she's going to sleep. So I might as well, get some listening time in. So I put it on. I listened to it twice on the way home. And then I've been listening to it nonstop since. And it's really, I recommend it. It's fucking great, man. It's rock, it's metal, I don't know. I mean, it's Coheed, but it's just so good. Everybody go listen to it. It's
Word.
catchy. If you listen to it, there'll be a bunch of their songs get stuck in your head. I can guarantee you that.
I'm gonna
You
check
gotta
it out.
listen to it. You gotta listen to it, man, from
Sure,
beginning
it's
to
on
end.
Spotify, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Speedify.
Speedify. But yeah, I haven't quit listening to it yet, and that is the bottom line.
Because Griffin said so.
Yeah, Griffin said so for real.
When they dropped this record?
It was the first week of November or October.
Let's see if it's on here. What's it called?
Unheavenly
Yep,
Creatures.
there it is. 15 songs.
Yeah, it's good, man. Started at
Cool
the first
artwork.
track. The first track is like a prologue,
I see that.
but it kind of sets the story up. It takes place in the universe that he's created.
He's always about some concepts, huh?
Well, it's just he's continuing the same concept that he's wrote all their albums except for one around, and this is like a continuation of it. So it's not.
Sorry, go
Hmm?
ahead.
That's a property I'm waiting to get on the big screen eventually. Is the Amory Wars?
What I think they should do, and we've talked about this like 1,000
Sell it to
times.
Disney.
No,
Oh,
they need to. They need to do. They need to give it the Wall treatment.
The Wall.
Yeah, Pink Floyd, The Wall.
Ah,
They
I
need
thought
to
you were
get.
talking about winter's coming. You know,
Oh no!
how are they gonna do that?
No, They could with as much content as they've got, but what I'm saying is they need to take the album and they need to just either film or animate
Animate.
a story, and just play the album from beginning to end for each album.
So
Because
each song tells a story.
each song is a continuation of the story. Each album is a continuation of the story.
How many albums they got?
Well, all of them are a continuation except for The Color Before the Sun or whatever it's called. There's 9
But
albums.
when year wasn't Year of the Black Rainbow not?
That was the first. Well, the way that the story goes, from the way I understand it, is
Yeah,
you've
Year of the
got,
Black Rainbow is the beginning of it all, right?
well, you've got the Afterman, Ascension and Descension is prequels. Then Year of the Black Rainbow came out, and then you have Second Stage, and then In Keeping Secrets, and then Good Apollo 1 and 2, and then that ends it, and then this picks up after Good Apollo Volume 2. Yeah, because this is all new characters, but it takes place in the same universe, and it continues the story of what happened after, like, everything gets destroyed, the key work and all that shit, and this is like them. Everybody pretty much dies, from the way I understand it in the story, and this is the different set of characters putting the pieces back together. I haven't dissected it like 100%.
You're working on it.
I got a SWAT board. You know what I mean? Like yeah.
I do know what you mean. You gonna SWAT it?
I mean, I got to.
You should
That's
start a
the
YouTube
problem.
channel where you break down their albums. That's all you do.
Oh my God.
You'd be
I
like,
probably,
like video 2000. Finally, we're on the 2018 release.
yeah, right. Well, there's so much content because there's books and graphic
Oh,
novels
so
and
they've done
comics.
books.
Oh yeah, they've done all kinds of, like,
That's cool.
yeah. Well, it's his own, like, Star Wars universe, pretty much.
Yeah,
Like,
he's
he's built it. Oh, he's a super nerd. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool though.
It's crazy to think that one guy was like, I don't want to make a concept album. I want to make a concept band.
Universe.
Yeah, I want every album to be a piece of the pie for this
story.
Yes. Like, it goes to the point where in Good Apollo Volume 1, like, there's a person writing the story. And in Volume 1, it goes into the real world, and it shows the conflict that the writer is having that influences the characters that he's writing about. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, how fucking meta. You know what I mean? Like, how self-aware is that? It's fucking ridiculous. So I encourage everyone to go look. Tweet us what your favorite song is.
I like Eastbound and Down or Convoy. Convoy's pretty good. Trent threw some little snippets at me there. That video game.
Yeah.
By the time it comes out, hang on, let me figure out which monitor I'm on. You'll need the 4080 Ti to play it.
Yeah.
That's a graphics card. Like, there's pretty much there's nothing out right now that can kind of run it for real, the full game.
Yeah.
So they're the release is coming up for that, but he said that the demo planet that you play on, he said it was a joke. Oh, I guess. Oh, I don't need you. She was gonna tell me a joke. He said he was telling a joke, but the graphics are really bad. Like, you need a good computer. You need a good one.
Crazy.
But he said the demo planet is like the size of Earth.
Damn.
Like, the demo planet you're on is like the size of Earth.
So you're talking to him right now. Can he hear us?
Yeah, he can hear us. And he also said that the buildings are so huge that there really isn't any other games that could even, like, show it. Like,
wow.
They've put, like, they made a real world. Like,
So, what's the gameplay like? Because in that one scene in the trailer, it showed like flight, like air battles. So, is it going to be like a combination of like air battles and like like third person or first
RPG.
person?
I know in the
Yeah,
demo, I played his version. Like, he let me log in and play his one time, check it out. This has been
Yeah.
like, shit, maybe 2 years ago.
right.
He said it's a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. Really. And
So
he
it's-
said literally the size of Earth with full quality. Like, really, it's the size of Earth. This
Jeez.
game's going to be big. Like, it's going to be big. Like,
It's gonna take years. It's gonna be like fuck Skyrim.
it's going to have
Fuck-
hand-to-hand weapons, aircraft, trade, pretty much everything. You could be a pirate
Damn.
or a recycler or
so
sell fuel. It's just shrimp gumbo, shrimp,
it's everything that No Man's Sky wanted to be.
pretty much, and but bigger,
Yeah. Damn, dude.
which sounds cool. But I mean, did you see all those cutscenes?
Yeah. That sounds epic. It sounds like it's gonna be like a 400-hour game.
That'll be awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
in.
I'd like to play it.
I'm gonna have to get a
Can you
fucking
imagine
rig.
like going across a planet that's as big as Earth, and then there being other planets as
Yeah.
big as Earth?
That's
Like,
bigger. Fuck. I'm down.
I did see that since the start, that there's something like 52 million. For the
Well,
game.
imagine how much it's gonna make when it releases.
Yeah.
I mean,
If it
after
releases.
a trailer like that, holy
wait.
shit.
I'm wrong, dude. 148 million total. My bad. Nope.
Man.
As of March, 181 million.
So it's creeping up on 200,
Yep.
if not more.
He said you need to watch the demo. It's really glitchy, but the graphics are nuts. There's people that, have done the demo.
Shit. I'm gonna watch that when we get off here.
I am too. Well,
Well,
yeah.
have we got anything else?
I don't have anything. Let me pull up
I
what
don't-
we're watching next week.
I think I got it.
Tanya.
No.
What?
No, we're watching Hereditary.
Oh, okay. And then Tanya, and then Spirit of the Way.
Yeah.
Okay. Hereditary. Look it up.
Hereditary. Get some.
Travis, you've already seen it, right?
Mm-hmm.
You gonna give it a pre-star?
About a hearty whole or a hearty half.
I give it a meager full already.
a meager full.
Yeah.
Listen,
Is it as scary as everybody says?
I don't know.
No, here's the thing. The movie's
my
not
God.
scary. It's just
Creepy.
I think it's just fucking cool. Yeah, it's creepy. It's cool once you figure out what the fuck's going on.
Damn.
And you see the closing shot of the film. It'll I mean it tickles my fancy with the type of shit with like evil stuff.
Like fucking.
So like
Hannah
demons
Grace.
and shit. Not possession, but like demons and shit. This may I feel like Griffin may give it a half though.
if
we'll
you
see.
half whole. If you really want to donate some money to Star Citizen or Citizen Star, what was it? Star Citizen, that's it. They have ships that you can buy right now, and it's only right now. Like once you buy that, that's it. You know, like later on they won't be offered. $1,000 for the ship, and then if you'll look at that article that I dropped there, there's a content pack that you can purchase for $27,000 if you're really.
Let's start.
This game's gonna be. He's got some shit in the
Redank.
pack like that. The studio is ranked up. They've ranked up over more than 200 million for crowd source funding for the game. They've sunk thousands of dollars into this game, millions, really.
Yeah.
And it hasn't even reached beta testing yet.
Damn.
Yeah. It's going to be a big deal when it comes out. I think this is going to be the Avatar of video games.
I mean, it's got to be better than that shit.
Well, but you know what I mean? Like this.
It's
Put
gonna
so
be the
much
new
into it. He
standard.
spent like
Yeah.
years working on it. Yeah, they're going to be like, is it good as Star Citizen? No game is.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, there's only going to be 3 people in the world that's going to have a PC powerful enough to run it.
And they got to all connect them together to run it.
You have to build a server in your house just to play it.
They'll probably
Oh,
sell
God.
one, a Star Citizen server.
Oh, shit. Would you get on that?
Sure. I bet it run really good. I bet,
Yeah.
man, these videos look so good in 4K on YouTube. Like, I'm not somebody, man, that's going to put 400 hours into a game. I can't do something that long. It's just, that's a long time.
I think I have,
I don't
maybe.
have it.
I bet I've put close to that into Minecraft over all the years of playing it.
That's different, though.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Matt's got like 600, 700 something hours on, what was that game you were talking about earlier, Travis? Skyrim.
Yeah.
Like, and that's just his PC. He's like, oh, I played it for a long time on the PlayStation, and
Yeah.
that's a lot of fucking.
I'm
Content,
playing
man.
that shit right now.
You like
My first save on Skyrim was like close to 350 hours.
Yeah.
I've played it with multiple characters consecutive times since. So I mean,
is it different every time because you pick a different character?
Yeah, no.
Yes and
It's
no.
just a fun game.
It is fun. It looks really good.
I mean,
Especially
it doesn't matter
to be
how
how
many
old
times,
it is now. It looks really
how many
good.
times you get out of Helgen, however many times you fight that dragon at the Watchtower. Like, it just, I don't know, it's fun. Once you get past some of the early shit to really, once you get in that do whatever you want type phase,
I
it
remember
just doesn't get old.
the first time I played it. Like, I bought it on Steam, had it on sale. It was real cheap.
Yeah.
Like $5, $6. It was real cheap. So I bought it. I installed it, and I boot up, and I'm in this little town, and I'm riding in a wagon all of a sudden. And we're going to what looked like a lighthouse or a fucking windmill or something. Well, this dragon comes from out of nowhere, dude. Fucks everybody up. I was like, oh, it's like that? I had to hop out and run around. They're like, fucking hit him with that thing. And I'd go over there and hit him with it. You know, the tutorial. They're like, they got to show you how to kill a dragon.
Yeah, right.
And then it was hard, man.
Right.
I didn't put it on easy. I should have. I expected the Macho Man dragon to come flying in. Oh, yeah. Y'all seen that?
Yes,
That's
so
real,
funny.
dude. That's a fucking an add-on you can get for the PC, or what you call it, a mod.
Yeah, that's
And
fucking
all the
funny.
dragons are
You can
Macho
replace
Mans.
them with, replace them with Thomas the Tank engines. Like, just retarded shit, man. It's great.
What game do you think out of your lifetime you sunk the most time into?
I think it's definitely it's a 3-way tie between probably Zelda, Skyrim, and probably Call of Duty.
I think the Ocarina of Time would be the game that I probably played the most.
Really?
Yeah, a lot, dude.
Well, no, man. I
just
played
Zelda
Mario
altogether.
a ton as a kid, dude.
Played that a lot.
Years.
A lot of Mario
of fucking
Kart.
Mario.
A lot of Bash Bandicoot. Copyright real estate.
Bash Bandicoot.
You know, I spent more hours on the 64 and the Super than I have on the newer consoles. I can say that.
Yeah.
But I was a kid, so
Right.
I'd come home and fucking blow in that cartridge.
Yeah,
Pop that
it's go
bitch
time. Yeah. I got Breath of the Wild and
On the Switch.
Dude, yeah, dude, and it is
Awesome.
It's awesome and it's big as fuck and it's like
awesome.
I don't know how they're
Well-
going to be able to top it.
It seems like a game that you can get and be able to enjoy for quite a while before it gets stale.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, dude, I'm probably like 40 hours into it. And like, if I'm just following really the main story, I haven't done really any side quests or anything. And I'm
Yeah.
maybe halfway through it. Maybe. I don't know how deep it goes. Because there's like these 4 guardians that you have to take down in order to go to the castle and attack Ganon and all that shit. So once you get those 4 taken down, I don't know if there's more, that you have to do before you go and face Ganon and all that shit. But yeah, it's in depth. I don't know how they're going to be able to top it. Like for real, like as a Zelda game, I don't know how they're going to be able to go one
It's the
step
ultimate
closer.
Zelda game.
Well, I mean, it's like Skyrim
I'd like to
or
play it. It's big.
Yeah, and
open.
yes,
Well,
completely
old Zelda
open.
would point you in a direction.
Yeah.
Can you just kind of do whatever you want? I know there's a main quest.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want to, man.
Yeah.
Like really,
Does
like
he go, yeah, why, yeah? Does he do that?
Yeah, yeah. They've got
Does he have an
they've got
ocarina?
they've got voice acting. I don't know. I haven't got that. If they've got one. They've got voice acting in it. Like it's beautiful. Like the graphics on it are so great, and the beasts. Like there's these things that are all over the map called shrines, and you go up and activate it, and you go inside of the shrine, and it's like a puzzle room. And there's like 150 of them on the map, and you can use them as fast travels once you complete the inside of it. Like they'll give you like gear because like your sword break or whatever you're using breaks. Like even the master sword break. So you have to constantly keep like weapons, bows, all different kinds of weapons and stuff on you at all times to keep like from being able to defend yourself. Stuff like that. It's crazy, man. Like you'll be fighting some shit, then your sword will break and you have to switch to another sword real quick. And then you'll be fighting and some other shit will wake up somewhere else and they'll fucking come over there and start fucking with you. Like it's pretty awesome. Like I've been enjoying my time with it, and I haven't rushed it. I've just been I haven't been like on a grind with it. You know what I mean? I haven't been like, I got to play this. I got to play this. I got to beat it. Like I'm just playing it whenever I have time because once I start it, I don't want to stop for like 2, 3, 4 hours, So it's hard to
Right.
play. It's hard to play after work and stuff because like once I come home and get food and get everything situated, I only have like maybe an hour or two to actually sit down and dedicate to playing something. And once I get started on that, I'll play it for hours and it feels like you've only been playing for 15 minutes, It's one of those kind of games.
I agree.
So
Definitely an off day game.
oh yeah, like most of the time I play it's on the weekends when I don't have much going on or like I can do it without having to focus a lot of brain power on something else. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
Yeah. The only time I really feel like it's different with the PC, I guess, because you can get on it and do stuff besides play games. But as for console gaming, I haven't really messed with it in a long time. Like tonight, me messing with it right now while I've been talking with y'all is like the first in a really long time.
right. Well, um, I mean the Switch. They're coming out with a new Switch too. By the way, it's releasing next year and sometime in 2019. But it's supposed to be more powerful. They're upgrading it and all this stuff. Everything you have is still, you're still going to be able to play all the games on the one that I own, but they're just trying to, they're doing the same shit that everybody else always done. It'll be out for 2 years at the beginning of the year next year, so they're going to do like a little mini upgrade for it. But they're doing some crazy shit, man. Like there's in China and Japan, they're streaming like super graphical intense games onto it to see how it holds up. And I've seen some of the game, like that new Assassin's Creed game. They're streaming to it. Certain people are getting to stream it, and it looks amazing. It looks like you're playing a fucking Xbox One or a PS4 Pro game on a handheld. It's crazy. So I think it's
I've heard
the
really
future.
I've heard really good things about Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Like,
Yeah,
I got a buddy at work that's been really up and on about it.
I haven't played one since 3, I think.
I'm just it's just really it's always been hard for me to get. I've probably tried every one of them out, but I've never went through all of them. They're just, I guess they're just not my thing, man.
I played 1, 2, Brotherhood, and 3. I beat all those. I think I completed
Assassin's
them
Creed.
too. Yeah,
When I bought when I got an Xbox, it came with Ascendancy or Ascendance or something like that.
Yeah,
You were like running around on like a pirate ship.
yeah.
And then I purchased a few in a Humble Bundle, but I haven't played them.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work, man.
It
It's a lot of
is.
work, and I just I can't get into the story.
Well, you gotta. I don't know how it is now, but I was super into the story because I played the first one, and it pulls you in like big time, and then it goes kind of crazy from there, like with everything. So that's how I got hooked into it. Because that first one, like you're in this fucking thing, and they tell you that you can channel your ancestors, and then at the end of it, you break out, and these fucking people are after you, and you have to go into the thing so that you can. It's just crazy shit. That's why I got it.
I mean, the whole concept of the animus and stuff, that just sounds really awesome.
I heard the movie was horrible.
Probably.
It had old Michael Cockbender in it.
I mean, I don't know. I've heard there's some people I know that enjoyed the Assassin's Creed games and said it was trash. And then others say it wasn't half bad, and that the changes that they did make weren't terrible.
Right. Well, I think that's all I've got for this week, guys. Listen to the new Coheed album, play fucking Breath of the Wild, and watch Hereditary with us next week.
Hereditary.
Hereditary, baby. I think that's it. I'm ready.
Guys, keep it real. Keep it rigid.
Hmm.
Keep it real legit. Okay.